Welcome back.
To the Mingle Live.
We're so happy to be here.
We owe each other a Coke.
We're just happy to be here.
We're just happy to be here, that's right, on this Sunday.
All you wine drinkers out there.
Okay, you got my attention.
Connoisseurs.
I don't know if I'm a connoisseur, but.
Well, the 25th Annual Rockport Wine Fest is happening. We've got Justin Parkoff. He's the Executive Director of the Texas Maritime Museum. This is happening the 27th over at the museum. So, Justin, welcome to the Mingle Live. Good to have you here.
Good morning, guys.
Wonderful event.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Well, this is going to be our 26th annual event. This is our major fundraiser for the museum for the year. This has been a very successful event for several decades now, and it's going to draw in thousands of people from all over the state. We're going to have live music. We're going to have the Third Coast Jazz Band, the Texas Continentals, and of course the legendary Spasmatics, which everybody loves.
Yes, everybody loves that.
Very good.
If you ever meet these guys in person, it's not an act. This is what they really are like.
That's how they are all the time.
That is how they are.
I love to know that. I didn't know that about them. This is and it's the 26th annual on the 27th day.
Correct.
Of May. And if you like wine, beer, food, music, and fun, this is definitely the place to be. You've never been to Rockport. It's a beautiful area.
Yes,
I always say
absolutely.
we're so lucky to live here. It's like it's like a vacation. Whether you want to go to Rockport or Aransas Pass or wherever it is, we have a beautiful, beautiful place here. So enjoy it. If you've never been to Rockport, this is definitely the place to go. 75 varieties of wine, craft beer, local cuisine. Let's talk about the food. What type of food are we going to have out there?
The food's going to be great. So we get all the local cuisine, basically all the businesses in town, and some from beyond.
Sure.
But they come in, they set up under tents, and you get to try food from all different varieties, whether it's Vietnamese or just seafood or steak. These people bring in some of the most amazing things, and you get to try all these different samples. But it's not just the cuisine. You can go around shopping and meet other vendors from around town, other businesses, and it's just a very good event that really brings the community together. And again, it supports the museum, but it brings in all these people that have a really good time, and it's just it's something. I wouldn't miss it.
No, of course not. And we've got the times up there when the actual museum is open. It's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday.
Correct.
This event happening on the 27th of May. That's a Saturday?
That's going to be a Saturday, and that's going to be 2 to 11. So the bands they'll be back to back. With the Spasmatics being the final one, and that's when it's going to get really packed.
No doubt. So you want to get there early, get yourself a parking space.
Yes.
What's parking going to be like?
Parking is actually going to be pretty easy. We worked with the navigation district in Rockport, and we have that fairgrounds, which is literally on the other side of the street, and all the parking will be there. We'll have a police presence, sheriff's deputies as well. So they'll be assisting and making sure everything stays under control, but parking won't be an issue. It'll be a family-friendly event and plenty to do.
Awesome.
It's a taste of Rockport, a little bit of everything, from
Absolutely.
your vendors, from beautiful scenery. It's a good deal. It's a very good event. If our viewers would like to find out more information about the event, how to get tickets and all that, where do they need to go?
I would just go to our website, texasmaritimemuseum.org. And you'll see Wine Festival on there. It's pretty much splattered right on the main page. But you can see what the ticket costs are and what types of wine are going to be there, what types of craft beer, some of what the food vendors and the local shopping vendors are going to be. So it's all right there, texasmaritimemuseum.org.
Sure. And if you don't want to go, if you're from out of town and you don't want to go anywhere else, book your room in Rockport.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
That's a good idea.
Just stay there.
Stay
Everything's there anyways.
The other thing is, what folks want to know is, where do the funds go?
So we're a nonprofit. So our mission is basically to expand the knowledge of how maritime history is so important to Texas history and our development. So as a nonprofit, we have to raise all of our own funds. So the money that comes in through this will basically expand the museum, help us create educational programs, new exhibits, keep us operational, basically. So we can bring people in from all over the state and beyond. You know, Texas is very unique. A lot of people don't realize how much maritime history is involved. When you think about settling the western part of the United States, you think about the wagon trains and basically moving across the country in these big caravans. Texas is very different. We were settled by the steamboats. We were settled by the schooners, cotton ships.
Sure.
And basically we have this immense river system, and we brought in all these settlers coming in from Mexico, coming in from the eastern United States, and it was all done by ship, by boat. And that's what makes us so unique, and that's what the maritime industry continues to this day. Just being here in Corpus Christi with our massive port here, or in Houston, the gross tonnage that comes through these ports every day is unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
And that's what has made Texas such a strong state and really helps our economy grow. And that's why we're the best state in the union.
That's
There you go.
right.
Amen.
Hey, that's
Amen.
right.
I mean, you know,
Amen to that.
You look at the dates when all of these communities in South Texas, at least here in the coastal bend, were settled. I mean, you go back to Refugio, first settled in 1760 something. I mean, we have history here. We have roots, deep roots.
Unbelievable history. You know, it started with the Karankawa Native Americans. They were truly the first mariners of Texas. They controlled the bays. They had these dugout canoes. They were going inland up the rivers. They settled. The Spanish came in. They set up colonies. They set up different forts and presidios and missionaries. And it's unbelievable. And you know, we actually had our own Navy. Not one, but two, before we joined the Union, the United States. When we were settling, when we were the Republic, we had our own Navy. How many states can say
That's
that?
right.
Absolutely.
Our Trevino was in the Navy.
That's right.
Yes.
And I was named by
There you go.
Governor Ann Richards as an admiral in the Texas
you
Navy.
go.
I'm a
So-
fellow admiral.
There you go.
Yes.
See, thank you
That
both
means
for
a
your
lot.
service. That's
Governor
right.
Governor Greg Abbott gave me my admiralty in 2015.
Nice.
So
That is amazing.
good to see another admiral.
There you go. Absolutely.
And that's why we're
Absolutely.
so rich in our culture, so rich in everything else, and we're so proud of being here, and we're so proud of Texas. And that's why we have to come out as a community and support events like this. It's so important. And you know, an event as big as this, I know you need volunteers. Are you still looking for volunteers?
Oh God, yes.
Okay, so what do we need to do if we want to be a volunteer?
I would definitely call the museum.
Okay,
Just
good.
look up our website or just Google Texas Maritime Museum. We could use any help.
Yes, I'm sure.
As
That's
much
right.
help.
There
And
you
again,
go.
it all goes to a good cause. It's all about educating our youth and bringing families in, and also to greater Rockport, not just our venue, but other venues.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Once again, this is happening the 26th Annual Rockport Wine Fest.
27th.
27th, sorry. It's happening May the 27th.
May 27th.
26th Annual?
Yes, this is our
26th
26th event.
Very good.
Successful.
We wish you all the very, very
right.
best, and I'm sure it's going to be a blowout. You're just going to
It
have
is.
so
Thank you.
You're going to do good. You're going to do good.